Hi everyone, it's about 10 o'clock on Saturday the 8th of August 2015. Welcome back to the allotment. I thought I would do a quick tour. I started recording this a while ago, but there have been so many people coming and going that it's been difficult to do without a lot of interruption. So starting again from scratch. I'll give you a run round in a sec. I've been, you can see, cutting the paths and paths and edges this morning, just really to keep things under control. Not had really that much weather that's conducive to grass growing. We've had a little bit of rain and mostly kind of cloudy and overcast days the last kind of couple of weeks, but it had reached a point where it needed doing, so it's looking a bit better now. Where should we start? Let's start with the sweet corn. Pleased with the height, but so far all male flowers. There is one cob and female flower starting to form over there, but that's the only one that I've found so far. Oh no, I can see another one now. There you go. See, as soon as you get the camera out, they all appear. So it is starting to. There's a third one in there. That they are starting to form male and female flowers. So far up to this point it's only been the male. I was a bit worried it was just going to be a kind of, I don't know, sterile crop, I suppose. The courgettes underneath are doing relatively well. There's courgettes and pumpkins under here. We've been harvesting some of the courgettes. So far I've only seen one pumpkin, and that's one that's round here, down there. The pumpkin seeds were a packet that I bought. I think I bought them in a supermarket, and they were like an heirloom variety, so all sorts of different pumpkins. I think that one's going to be a kind of petit pain or something of that order, rather than a great big jack-o'-lantern type thing. But we'll see. You know, they're doing quite well. We're getting a few small courgettes, which is nice, rather than having a glut of absolutely huge things like we normally do. I think they're slightly more shaded around this end of the plot, because they're behind the shed, whereas in previous years, so there's shed and that's them, and I think, as you can see, the shed casts a bit of a shadow, so I think as the sun moves round it does tend to shade that area a little bit. Sunflowers in there as well, not quite ready to flower yet, but not far off. Next week I reckon. What are flowering are the dahlias. One there, and one there. I'll pick them in a minute. Planted them from seed, so not tubers, just packet seed straight in the ground. I've done that before quite successfully, so I'm pleased with those. Runner beans, French climbing beans, they're doing really well. Started harvesting them week before last, and getting probably a couple or 3 meals off of them a week. So again, pleased with them. Shallots are now all gone, taken them all home, and onions are doing well, but not quite ready for harvesting yet. The second sowing of lettuce, beetroot and radish here. Lettuce and the beetroot are doing really well. Radish are just not doing anything. I mean, these should be, as they are now, just about. I must have another look at them. They weren't producing any radishes at all, but looks like I might need to rethink that one. Have a look again in a minute when I've not got the camera in my hand. And sweet peas, these are doing well. Obviously taking these as cut flowers now. Very pretty colours, and I love this pink one. I don't know whether if I put this on macro, excuse me, I don't know whether you can see that lovely marbled kind of petal. So there, I'm really pleased. Again, just a packet bought in the supermarket, I think, but really pretty and really pleased with those. So let's just take this back onto landscape. Cabbage, broccoli, Cavolo Nero, all doing well. I think the slugs got to certainly one of the cabbages, so I've had to put a bit more defence down against the slugs. but the broccoli, although kind of shot away, sorry, casting a shadow, shot away, we've had some second, third cuts off of that now, so it's doing well. I'm pleased with that. Parsnips presumably doing okay. I'm not going to dig them yet. Plenty of time to see what they look like. Leeks are doing well. Just keeping an eye on them though, because there's one or two that are looking a little bit mottled. Again, let's just put this on macro. You can see that. I'm not sure whether that's an early sign of rust, but if anybody knows, please do leave a comment behind. I'd be interested. Might just be that they've got a bit dried out. They'll get a good water in a moment. Spinach, again, we've been harvesting that left, right and centre, and as you can see, doing really well. Anybody wants any spinach, please come and get some. Purple sprouting, Brussels sprouts. I just don't know I don't know whether these are supposed to be like a dwarf Brussels sprout. I must look them up, but they're just not putting any height on at all. They're about, I don't even think they're a foot high. So we don't know what's going on with them. And celeriac, don't know what's going on with that either, to be honest. I must have a kind of exploratory feel under the surface. Presumably there's something under there growing, but it looks healthy. The leaves look healthy, so I should just leave it to do its thing. And this rainbow chard, again, doing phenomenally well. Can't really keep up with that, despite the fact I thought we weren't going to have many plants this year. We're struggling to eat that as it grows. Looks like we're going to have a good crop of apples, assuming that they all manage to stay on the tree until they're ripe, but they don't look too bad. We're getting a few more. Getting a few more early autumn raspberries. They must be. Butterfly, look. That's just excuse me while I eat. You can see that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, go on, show me your wings. Oh, I'm not sure whether I think that's a meadow brown, or is it a gatekeeper? Can't really tell when he's got his wings closed. He's gone anyway. But yeah, so I think that's probably about it. This plot had the broad beans in. There's nothing under the cloche. I just moved it so that I could mow round the compost bins. So that needs to go back. There's nothing under there. But this is going to be next year's potato bed, I think. I think I'll grow the potatoes across this way next year. They're due to be up this end of the plot anyway, but I'm just trying to kind of think, do I want to do a green manure crop just to kind of have something in there to stop the weeds colonising it, but it feels a bit early for green manure, but we'll see. So I think there does need to be something in there, so if not green manure, something quick, maybe a bit more salad stuff, just to keep the weeds down. And I can already see, you probably can't pick up in the camera, there's one or two just starting to poke their heads through. I dug that 3 weekends ago, I think. It might even have only been 2, and put some pelleted chicken manure on it and raked it and just left it. And as I say, I think pretty sure if I don't do something with it, it's going to become a bit of a weed patch in a not too distant future, so we shall see. Anyway, I think, as I said before, and I mean it this time, that's about it. So I hope wherever you are, you're having a good weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care now. Bye bye.